leaders rushed on stage. We've seen the Bishop of Madison, the Roman Catholic Bishop of Madison, attempting to pray the Our Father and being shouted down during the middle of a prayer. We've seen young children threatened. We've seen attempts to silence us, to intimidate us, and to shout us down. So I say to you, we believe in human dignity. We believe in love. There is no place for hatred on either side of this debate. But accept this, we will not be silenced. Will we? No! We will not be intimidated. We will not be shouted down. And we will stand up against this judge in California who took it upon himself to say that 7 million California voters have no civil right to vote, and that you, the people of Georgia, have no civil right to vote. When over 70% of your state already voted to amend your state constitution to define marriage as the union of a man and a woman, there is something wrong when one judge with the stroke of the pen can strike down your civil right to vote. So is this a civil rights question? Yes. This is a civil rights question about our civil rights, our core civil right to vote. It is a question of the religious liberty of organizations, churches, individuals who stand up and affirm marriage as the union of a man and a woman. Are there consequences to same-sex marriage? Yes. What are those consequences? I see signs saying, explain to me how my marriage affects yours. Well, does it affect us when in Massachusetts, after passage of same-sex marriage, children in first grade are given books that teach them it's the same thing for Jimmy to grow up and marry Johnny as it is to marry Mary, and that their parents and their churches are the equivalents of bigots for teaching them that there's something unique and special about the union of a man and a woman? Does it affect us when Ocean Grove Methodist Association owns a private pavilion? It will not allow same-sex civil unions ceremonies to occur in that pavilion, and the state robs it of its tax exemption. Does it affect us when the voters of Washington, D.C., an overwhelmingly African-American electorate, are told you do not have the right to vote on marriage, and that once same-sex marriage was passed, there was no religious liberty exemption allowed? And what happened? Well, Catholic Charities had to stop providing marital benefits because it was told it must provide marital benefits to same-sex couples. So yes, there is a profound consequences to redefining marriage. And to say otherwise, to say this will not affect you, is simply a lie. Of Georgia voters who already affirm marriage as the union of a man and a woman. What of those voters? And you are the people that will make social change, because you are the evangelists for marriage. It doesn't take thousands. It doesn't take even hundreds. It takes you going back into your community and spreading the word, letting people know what you can do. And at the end of this rally, I will give you some specific things that you can do to protect marriage. Because we know that this outrageous decision will not stand, whether it's overturned in the Ninth Circuit, whether it's overturned in the U.S. Supreme Court, or if the Supreme Court upholds this decision, the people of this country still have that great avenue of change, amending the United States Constitution. And we will activate, energize our supporters, and we will make sure that marriage is protected and that federal judges, activist judges, do not usurp the power of the people in this great republic.